Hey guys, I wanted to give you my story, and then comment about what's going on in Washington County right now. Um, for those of you who don't know me, my biological parents used drugs when I was little. My mom left when I was 4 months old. She's into heavy drugs right now, and I ended up disowning her because of it because I don't want it around my kids. My biological dad died in 2007 from congestive heart failure and hepatitis brought from using drugs for so long. It really had a huge impact on my life. My biological parents didn't raise me. I was raised by my grandparents, who I call mom and dad. I was just getting to know my dad again when the drugs finally decided to take him. But I've known so many people who have had drug issues, who have died from drug use, overdosed. One of my friends from school, which I know a lot of people out here will know, Joey, was found in the parking lot of the building where my husband works in his car. He had overdosed and passed away. I hate to even think about all the people I know that have used and those who have died, and it's really hard. And now I have to think about it because there is a bunch of bad heroin batches going through my home county, our home county, Washington County, that so many people in the last few weeks have OD'd and have had to be brought back by Narcan, and I'm getting the light turned out on me. Sorry about that, everybody. 4-year-olds. Andrew, sit down. But here we go again. Better turn this light on so everybody can see me. Alright, there I am. But, sorry about that. The amount of drug use in Washington County has gotten ridiculous. There's so many people that are using that it's sad. The drugs going through right now, the heroin, and being a bad batch of heroin, which all heroin is bad. But this has something in it that makes it even worse. And I also found out, and I'll get it out there to everybody on the page, that there is a kind of meth going around that has been made to look like Pop Rocks, and it's being given to children. I guess it comes in a bunch of different flavors, which that just makes me sick to my stomach to think about. And I'm going to have a talk with my son about drugs and everything, and he's only in 2nd grade. To have to talk to my 2nd grader about drugs and not to take things like that from strangers when I myself didn't have to have that talk with my parents is just, it's overwhelming. The fact that my generation and generations before me grew up feeling safe, being able to walk the streets at night without fear of being shot or being set upon by drug dealers, people trying to rob you for money for drugs. Now it's it's scary to walk the streets. I mean, I know just up the street from us, at the intersection, somebody dropped a bag full of needles, right in the middle of the intersection. I think there was at least 30 needles in that pack, and who knows what little kid could have gotten into it if an adult hadn't found it first. We just had a lady who OD'd down the street, who crashed her car into a tree and had her infant daughter in the car. She could have killed both of them, but thankfully they're both okay. The mother's facing charges, and all the daughter came away with was a small cut. It's sad. It's sad knowing that this stuff is invading where we live, and that we have to fight so hard to get rid of it. It's overwhelming. And knowing from speaking from experience of what it's like to have family members take drugs, it's not pleasant. It's not fun to watch. Not fun to see them coming down from it. It's a little hard for me to talk about. And especially with my dad. I was so close to my dad, and then we had an argument, and then he was gone. And I didn't get to know him again. I didn't get to say I'm sorry for what I did. And it really hurts. So, like I said, sorry, a little emotional here. Do what you can to help stop the drugs, stop the violence in our community. Report anything suspicious that you think may be drug activity to the police. Don't be afraid to speak out and to help people. Just don't take on these people yourself, please, because these could be very, very dangerous people. We don't know if they're on drugs or if they're just selling it. Even if they're just selling it, they could have weapons on them. But be careful. When I know there's a walk in Washington, people walking to fight against heroin, and I mean, I'm not able to do that myself, but I'd love to participate. It's just impossible for me because of my anxiety and stuff to be out there with you guys. But yeah, be careful doing that, because I know it could be targeted. Because you know people are crazy nowadays. But yeah, I just wanted to post this to show my support, and you get lots of love from Canonsburg, right down the way, and I'm just hoping that we can overcome what's happening in our community, and that all these drugs and things can just be gone from our lives, because I don't want to see any more of my friends taken away. I don't want to see any more of my family taken away by these drugs. I've had enough, and I know other people have too, so let's stand up and fight against these drugs and make our home a better place for everyone, for future generations. Thank you very much for listening, and let's beat this. Let's go. All right. God bless everybody. Bye.